Hello everyone, I am James Ryan and I am here to play for you Noire on YouTube. So, I tried to record this playthrough yesterday, but we ran into some technical problems, as detailed in the first episode of Blocks That Matter. I don't want to talk about it again, so if you want to know what happened, just go to that episode. This will be my second playthrough, so let's see how well this goes. I think maybe I'll play like one indie game and one mainstream game at a time, but probably not, probably just play. But think of me as a player of both mainstream and indie games, and maybe even something in between if there is something in between. So yeah, without further ado, let's start a new game of Noire. I will be playing through the tutorial cases, so I don't want to skip them, because they help add a bit more story to the game, and they help you get a better idea of how to play the game and what it's like, to see if you want to buy it or not. Now I'm actually playing with an Xbox 360 controller wired on a Windows PC, so I am using a PC with an Xbox controller.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, a symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. The city of dreams.
Excuse me.
Where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
I'm gonna try not to talk during cutscenes, so you can hear the story and what they say.
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
If I do talk during a cutscene, I'll try not to talk when they're talking.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
As I just did. If I do talk while they're talking, then you can read the subtitles.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
I see what they did there, because they had an eye on the building. They also had an ear. So maybe it's like the senses building. I mean, like, you know, the senses. S-E-N-S-E-S. Not other meanings of the word.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
Calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
So, this is the first tutorial case. It's going to teach us how
Here
to drive.
we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
I went way too far. And it's also going to teach us how to find evidence. And oh my, why is this game so hard to drive? This is how hard to drive it is in Grand Theft Auto. This game I would think runs with a pretty similar engine. Seeing as you know you can steal anybody's car in this game if you really want to, just like okay. But
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
So now we're gonna learn how to walk.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
I'm gonna read what's in the
Probably
top
right.
left.
Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
So it says use L to walk, RT to run, R to move, and hold R to see behind you for whatever reason.
Look at this junk.
It also says search locations thoroughly to discover clues. Music will fade down to indicate that all clues are at a location have been discovered.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Musical chimes, control a vibration, or a magnifying glass icon will be used to show you when you can pick up a clue or something. Examine a clue. Clue indicators will assist or something. You guys can.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Oh, control vibration. Yeah. Indicates objects nearby can be examined. Oh, that's what it says. Okay, so I just got a chime and a vibration. You won't be able to feel the
I tell you,
vibration.
I'm jinxed.
We'll be able to see
I always
the
get
chime.
landed with this crap.
Press A to investigate the object.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Not much help.
Just a second. Nothing's wrong. My sister had reflux. She's next
We're
to
never
me.
gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
She might comment occasionally, and if she says something nice, I'll tell you what she said. You won't be able to hear her. So if I appear to be talking to someone out of thin air that's not the audience, that's you guys, it'll be to her. Same thing in the Blocks That Matter videos I did earlier. So yeah. Don't be surprised. I'm not crazy. So yeah. Not all objects are relevant to your investigation. Oh, okay. So this bottle is not. Of course, I know this because I played a little bit of this game already, but not too much. I've also seen some people play the game, and my sister just notified me that I am actually going the wrong way. Oh yeah. Yeah. Control the vibration. This newspaper. Now, these newspapers are collectibles of a sort, but they're really interesting collectibles. Basically, when you inspect them, you get to see the backstory behind them. You also get to see its backstory for the game that may or may not be related to your current investigation. But this stuff is cool and I like it, so I'm gonna play it for you guys and try not to talk too much during the cutscene. So press A to inspect it, and press A to see the story behind this headline.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor.
Just a second. Never mind. It's
They
fine.
fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try